Things were extremely busy on the island of Sodor. Engines were working non-stop because of the icy weather, and the missing engines weren't helping with the workload. A railway inspector had arrived at Knapford Station, and he was getting ready to board Henry's train. Henry set off, and eventually came up to Gordon's Hill. It was very steep. The recent ice storms had caused the top of the hill to become slippery. Henry didn't know this, and was coming up to it very quickly. As he reached the top, he slid off the rails and started to roll down the hill. Eventually, he stopped about halfway down. The coaches weren't derailed, but Henry was in a sorry state. Harvey arrived with Rocky to clean up the mess. Once they were uncoupled, Harvey took the unhurt coaches away, while Rocky decided to help Henry. A bit later, Harvey and Rocky arrived back at Knapford Station, pulling Henry. Gordon was waiting, as well as Boko, who was going to take on Henry's train. "Oh my goodness, Henry, what happened to you?" Just then, the inspector walked out of Henry's train. "Oh crap. Sir Topham Hatt, I am not pleased with the ride I had today." "Well, sir, may I interest you in a ride with my fastest engine?" Sir, what are you playing at?" I don't know. I'll throw in some tea and biscuits. You've got a deal." "Gordon, I'd like you to go fetch Spencer's coach." "Yes, sir." They both boarded, and the railway inspector started to talk to Sir Topham Hatt. "Sir, it has come to my attention that the hill outside of Knapford Station is very dangerous." "Why, whatever do you mean?" "I think we should excavate the hill." "But there's no reason to." "Yes, but I disagree. That engine that carried me derailed on the top." "You must understand that was merely an accident. Stuff like that never happens here." "I've seen your safety record, Topham. And plus, I'm going to be looking for an excavator soon." Gordon heard everything, and he was furious. He decided to give them a very bumpy ride. He reached the top of Gordon's Hill and rocketed down the other side, shaking the coach as he went. Gordon arrived back in Knapford, feeling very triumphant. However, the railway inspector was angrier than ever. Sir Topham Hatt walked up to Gordon. Can I help you, sir?" "Gordon, I know you shook that coach." Yes, sir. I am not pleased with your actions today, Gordon." "I'm sorry, sir." Meanwhile, the railway inspector had finally found his excavator. "Hey, you there!" "Me, sir?" "Yes, you. I need to use you for a project. But I'm already working on something. Aren't you one of Sir Topham Hatt's vehicles?" "I have access to everything he owns." "I am a railway inspector, after all." "Sir, I'll have you know that I am a privately owned vehicle, and that you are trespassing on private property." "Fine, then. I'll just have to find a more cooperative excavator." After a long day of searching, the railway inspector finally gave up. "I told you," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm just tired. I want another engine to take me home." "I can arrange that. And how about some more tea and biscuits?" "Yes, sir. That does sound lovely." What a stupid man.